People probably think we're dead. So, all right, this is going to be a pretty good show.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Here we go. Now, here we go. Here we go. Now, here we go.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Pizza and Hummus podcast. I feel like we're a little bit dropping the ball. I mean, we're doing it once a month.
2 episodes in a row, we dropped the ball, but we're good.
Yeah,
We're
mean, we're getting there. We're trying to get back. I know Richie's been having a lot of school.
Finals just finished. Leave me
Finals, yeah, your finals are done, and with me, I don't know. It's been just trying to think of the right topic for our dedicated fans.
Wow, what a lie!
What a lie! What a lie to everybody. This is your host Vince with always the magnificent Richie.
Hey.
And today we don't have a guest star, but we said, you know what? Guest star or none, we are dedicated to this podcast.
Come on.
So I kind of wanted to just kind of figure out, what were you thinking? What were you thinking?
What were you thinking, young man?
If everyone talked about a school, if everyone jumped off a bridge,
would you do it? You know, a teacher said that to me once.
What?
If very seriously, if someone told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? I think I told you that when I did the wet paper towel thing in 2nd grade. I got that line genuinely.
Do you think
does that ever work?
Do you think that's one of the requirements in the elementary school age? Is okay, guys, you got to tell them the bridge story. What would you do? And it's checked off, so that way they get their federal funding. That's part of the thing, because I don't feel like there's no one who's passed through elementary school that didn't hear that phrase. If all your friends were going to jump off a bridge, would you do it too?
Miss Smith got the most box tops, and she told 12 kids the bridge shit. So, teacher of the week.
We had kind of a Twitter poll, and there was, I think, only one person responded.
Dope.
I gotta stop doing these last minute, but they picked something, and then I was like, hey, let's do restaurants.
Cool.
I don't like your answer. So
wait, they picked something else? They didn't even pick restaurants?
No, I think
we don't listen.
They picked travel or something. I wanted to do restaurants.
Travel. Why would you even put that as an option? I've been to Florida.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know, because I figured instead of us talking about all the places we traveled, we can talk about why we just don't.
Why we don't travel.
Yeah. I'm going to Mexico this month.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured that might be relatable. But So anyways, I think what we should do is talk about restaurants. We've talked about it a little bit. We've mentioned it. We bounced it around.
Yeah.
But I think now we need to get into the nitty-gritty.
Of
getting into
what does it mean to be a restaurant?
What does it mean to be a restaurant? Why do we buy food, put it in our house, and then go elsewhere and pay for food, and then pay extra to pay the waiter, because apparently that's our responsibility.
Yeah. I think it's because they're better cooks than we are, and they aren't us, and so with a clear conscience, they can put a whole pad of butter in there and be like, Richie's gonna love this.
And usually they're always right. They're always right.
There's nothing better though, like just going out to eat. That gets me so excited. Like, hey, do you want to go out to eat? What?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. If any event, it doesn't matter what it is, you could say, hey, we got to go to a funeral. It's gonna be a long day, but we'll get brunch. I'm in. I'm not gonna not go. I'm going. I'm very excited now for the funeral. I can't wait to go to the funeral.
Yeah, there is a good benefit of it. And yeah, I love that. I love me and a friend, or me and my wife, just 2 people going out to eat. I don't like large groups of people eating. We've talked about that in the introvert extrovert thing, but just a small group. It's you sit there.
Intimate.
It's intimate.
Yeah.
You do discussions. You're out of the typical just sitting on the couch. So what do you want to do?
Yeah.
You're doing something. You're doing something without doing something.
Right. It's an event, and the event is, wow, I can't believe I'm calling this an event.
Yeah. I'm at a Bennigan's.
I'm at a Bennigan's. This is great. Like I don't even like no matter how good the food is, I mean, I love it because I go all the time, not all the
Yeah.
time. I go here and there. Of like a hibachi restaurant, even that bothers me because there's another person and I don't
Yeah.
like it, and
The food's
the
good
food's
though.
so good,
The
so it's
food's
worth it. So you
good,
make the
yeah.
sacrifice, even though you got
It's a little pricey,
an
but
uninvited date.
yeah.
It's making your food for you
He's flipping shrimp, trying to outdo you.
into your mouth. Why does he always make it in my mouth? It's so good.
So talented.
Yeah.
So, do you remember a time where the waitress comes up? What do you guys want to eat? And you're like, oh, you're kind of afraid to talk to them.
Yeah.
So you tell your mom, or you tell your dad, or you
I feel
tell
like
your
they
legal
ordered for me,
guardian.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, he's gonna have the chicken tenders.
I
Okay.
almost remember the day I started ordering for myself. I don't, but I feel like I do. Like maybe the early stages of being like it was almost like a joke. Like I'm the witty younger sibling on Full House, and I say something a little too mature for my age. Like that's
Ay caramba, what
yeah.
a babe.
Right, like basically that, or like I ordered a coffee. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Of saying I'll get the cheeseburger, and everyone just goes, "Mwah, he's telling the truth. He loves cheeseburgers," and then everyone dosey does out of the screen. I don't know.
I used to have, well, what I had to do, what I remember was I had to kind of give my mom the prep. Like I had to get her approval as to, am I ordering the correct thing?
You're not getting the lobster. It's
Yeah,
20
you're not
bucks,
getting
no
the
way.
lobster. You're not going to get, the 20-pound steak.
Right.
Your stomach is the size of an acorn. You're not going to be able to fill it.
Right.
So, so I had to go, Mom, like, yeah, Ma, I think I'm going to get the, I think I'm going to get the cheeseburger. And she'd be like, oh, yeah, a cheeseburger with fries? Yeah, with fries. Oh, yeah, that's good. It's good. Good. Okay, good. So I got the approval.
Right.
So therefore I can confidently say it, because you don't want this to happen, which probably happened to me at one point in
Yeah.
order for this to start, was I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm going to have the sea bass. And they're like, oh no, he's not going to have the sea bass.
Honey, no,
honey,
we're not getting that. We're gonna need 5 more minutes. My son's
Yes.
an idiot.
just get the chicken nuggets. He's going to get the chicken nuggets with fries. Kids eat free today, right?
Right. Yeah, give him the worst
So-
thing
so
on the menu.
funny-
Every time I go camping, and I just have it's a whole week of not eating, or just eating hot dogs, or the things in the pan.
Yeah, the hobo pies.
hobo pies, whatever it is, marshmallows. Every time on my way home, I go, I just need the most, the epitome of capitalism restaurant ever. Take me to Applebee's. I want their chicken finger
I need a
basket.
store that just has a bunch of garbage just
Right.
all on the walls, and
I
people
need
have
someplace
just vests
safe.
covered with too many buttons.
I want everyone with flair. I want to feel like I'm home again.
yeah.
That's the only time I go to those two restaurants. Apparently, I actually do go to chain restaurants.
I love Red Robin though.
I love Red Robin. You just totally ignore all the
Red
sodium in whatever
Robin.
that Red Robin seasoning is. You're just like, put that in me.
I need it.
So,
When it comes to restaurants, I want to make sure that we kind of have it clear of what, we were talking about a general of restaurants, but we have restaurants. Then there's the fast food.
Yep.
So you're just pulling in, at the drive-through.
mhm.
I'm gonna get two. You don't even say what food it is. You're just saying the numbers. I'll
Right.
take a number 5, a number 12, and number 6.
Yep.
And then you get your order and you're out.
Could you more so be agreeing to the fact that it's not food by ordering it as a number? Like, I can't even look at myself in the mirror when I call this a hamburger because I know I'm lying.
Yeah.
Give me the number 4.
Give me the number 4. We both know what that means.
Yeah, the machine will make it.
Yeah. I want number 4, extra 3, please. And then there's also like the fancy restaurants, the ones that, they have a certain dress code, all the table linens are white,
Yeah,
and everything is at minimum of $1 billion.
yeah.
And you're like, I'm gonna have the this
Bread basket.
the bread basket,
Yep.
please, the free bread basket, and some water, please. So you got those places, and then there's the restaurants that you commonly go to.
$10. That's what I'm gonna
$10
spend for an entree.
Yeah, so you're talking about your Coney Islands.
Yeah, that's 8. I'm talking about my Applebee's.
Yeah.
Outback Steakhouse.
There you go.
I love Outback.
Your Red Robin,
Yeah, Red Robin.
all those good places. Just your typical restaurants. I wish I had my go-to place.
Oh, mine's Chili's. I forgot.
Chili's is good too. Chili's is really good. But yeah,
God,
I mean,
love
like,
Chili's.
not even just like a restaurant, but every time when I used to watch How I Met Your Mother
Mhm.
and How I Met Your Mother, they always went to the same bar.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's what I want. I
Yeah.
want a place that's my own. That's like, yeah, we're all going to Flingers, and everyone goes to Flingers, and
I was just talking about that. I was with somebody at Hamlin, and we were talking kind of about this, and they said, "So is this like your spot?" And I was like, "I don't think so. I don't think I have a spot." And then I went there 3 more times that week, and then I was like, "Oh, I forgot this is my spot." Apparently.
when it comes to the three,
Okay.
when do you do them? When do you like them?
When am I doing what?
So, okay, for example, I feel like Chili's, yeah, that's kind of, it's kind of your go-to.
7 days a week.
Yeah.
Chili's.
When I was in high school, fast food was every day
Yeah.
because I had I had money
Mhm.
finally, and I had a car, so I would just, hey, it's freedom, going out, getting $1 burrito. Then I got older. I'm just not gonna eat fast food anymore.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hey, Vince, you don't get sick as much. Good for you.
You did it.
So I don't do that as much. And then the fancy restaurants, I know like my brother, him and his fiance, they go to a fancy restaurant, dress up, go to a fancy restaurant at least once a week.
What?
Yeah.
What are these restaurants?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how fancy they are and crazy they are, but they
Get
they
dressed
get
up.
dressed and they go and do that. I don't.
Here's my thing.
I
though.
I don't do that.
I don't even know when I would say. I would say if I said once a year for fancy restaurants, I'd be lying. Like I can't say birthday, I can't say anniversary, I can't say things like that because like it'll happen. It'll come along. "Oh, we want to take you off your birthday dinner or the special event dinner.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go? I want to go to Chili's. I love Chili's. Take me to Outback Steakhouse. I'll get the bloomin' onion the one time a year I can do it. I know I'll be in the bathroom the next week, but I'll get it. That's my thing.
Yeah.
My birthday treat to me is something that I'll know will put me in the hospital.
Now I got a question because Richie, you're back in the dating scene
Right.
of 2017.
Yeah.
Do people take each other to fancy restaurants? Do they take them to regular restaurants? Do they take them just to bars? Do you guys do movies? Do you go to bar? What is
As
kind
far
of
as, like,
the
a
common-
date?
It's like a date.
Okay.
What's the
I s-
common thing to do?
I say I don't know how common it is. I say no movies. It's impersonal.
Mhm.
Even though that's what I want to do. Why can't we just sit near each other, watch the same screen, go to Chili's? No. I think it's appropriate to do. I don't think fancy dinners, especially early on.
Mhm.
I don't know what kind of, but some people do that. I go to where I like. You want to go to Chili's? You want to go to Outback, Red Robin, boom. Or you go to Hamlin, or whatever. You go to a bar and grill,
Yeah.
or maybe a place that you could just get drinks.
I guess that's the question. Like,
Yeah.
like, do you say, hey, let's go somewhere to eat? Or is it more of a, let's just go somewhere that has drinks?
Yeah.
Specifically, like, oh, let's go to this cool bar. Let's go to, I don't know, go to a club. I'm just trying to find out.
I would say early. I'd say first time drinks and then dinner after that. I
Okay.
don't know, I feel like I mean maybe dinner first, but I don't know. I think let's just talk and we're agreeing that we're going to a place just you and I.
Yep.
Let's lubricate the social situation
Nice.
of how awkward this is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That we're both pretending like we're not interested because that's what you're doing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I think drinks first, and then after that, dinner's fine, and then I don't think a club unless it's on accident.
Yeah.
For the first time, and I don't think a movie until you're like we've gotten dinner 3 times already. You got to have dinner 3 times, and then you get to go and see Dr. Dolittle 5.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
No, I'm saying
I'm open to me being wrong.
I mean, my thing was dinner and a movie was perfect.
Yeah.
Not even dinner. It was just let's go to the movies, because worst case scenario, I see a movie out of it.
I got to see.
I see a movie.
Transformers.
Yeah, I got to see Transformers, and then hey, maybe after, hey, want to get something to eat?
Yeah.
If it goes well, if not, then that's it. And it's not so much. Well, but then again, I was dating when I was like 16, 17. After
Yeah.
that was done. So that's why I'm wondering. That's why I say
Yeah.
I'm wondering like if you were, you see a girl you like and you're talking, hey, how about, like, do you say, hey, do you want to go to Chili's sometimes? Like, does that
I
like,
would
does that
no, I
sound
know.
weird?
I wouldn't say. That sounds
Hey, I'll
Sounds like-
pick you up. We'll go to Chili's.
I feel like if you
is
say
that
by
bad?
name, you're admitting that that's where you murder them. Like Chili's
Yeah.
is my murder spot.
Yeah.
I would say, hey, you want to grab a drink sometime? And they go, yeah, sure. Big thing now that probably has changed in the last 10 years is everyone refuses to admit that it's a date until you guys have a child. Like that's the thing now.
Yeah.
You can have sex, you can get married, but you cannot call it a date.
Yeah.
So I think maybe the reason why I'm apprehensive to say dinner first is because it says the only people who eat dinner together have also bought furniture together. And I don't know if we've done that yet. You know what I mean?
No, I know. They never say like we're dating.
No,
It's always, well,
we're talking.
we're talking.
Yeah.
We're, okay. So if he talks to another girl, are you going to get super mad?
Right.
Well, yeah. Sounds like you're dating.
Right. It's
Like,
everything except
It's
saying
a
that
commitment,
word.
everything, but we just don't like the label of dating. We don't want to put it on Facebook that we're in a relationship
Mhm.
because we don't want to complicate things. What are you doing? What is so complex about, we're dating, so
Yeah.
no one else should date this person?
Yeah. Stutter. And then I
So
was
back
like,
to
well, I'm not
back to
gonna-
restaurants.
I'm not gonna admit that I'm
Back
not
to
stuttering.
restaurants. So people who actually ask to take food back.
Mhm.
Oh, this wasn't cooked all the way.
Mhm.
Or oh, this was cold, or this and this. They say, oh, can we take it back, or can you get a fresh one?
Yeah.
And then the wait, they get mad at the waiter. I'm like, oh, so you want spit now with your food?
Right. If I send my food back, be very nice, and if I do, it's got to be an extreme situation. If I eat it, I'm going to get sick.
You know what I do? I just don't eat it, and I'm just
You
hungry.
gotta start sending it back. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
we're
I
talking
just-
about it now. You gotta start sending it back.
I just don't want. I've seen the movie Waiting. I don't want
That's why
that
you
to
be
happen
nice.
to me. Yeah, I guess they do a vote on if they're nice or not, but I just feel like people just don't care. I don't know.
I mean, if you go to nice Outback Steakhouse, nice Chili's, they'd never do that. I know them.
Chili's, please sponsor us.
Chili's.
This is sponsored by Chili's. It's finger
Are
looking
you in
good.
good hands? No, that's a new thing of me being, because I'm almost, I don't think I've ever mean to somebody, because if I'm mean, then that's grounds to spit in my food. I'm not risking. I don't trust anybody. But recently I'll be picky. I'll be super nice and picky,
Yeah.
but not super picky. I mean, again, it's got to give me a sickness for me to blah 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 blah.
The only good news is that older people tend to tip more. They're giving you a harder time.
Yeah.
But it's just oh, you're doing this.
Now I'll
and-
say this is, if it's the wrong food, if it's close to what I ordered, but it's the wrong thing, it's like blatant, like you ordered the Asian chicken salad and they give you the blue cheese salad, still salad, they brought you the wrong thing and there's nothing wrong with it, 10 times out of 10 I'll eat it anyway.
See, that's where I'm a little different. If it's like, oh, I ordered the cheeseburger and they give
Yeah.
me a chicken sandwich, I go, oh no, I think this is somebody else. I ordered the cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And they say okay, and they give you the cheeseburger.
Yeah.
That I feel like is a little okay. But if I'm like, I asked for medium rare, this is rare medium.
Right.
It's like,
Come
oh,
on, you
now
got to
you're
stop. Now, one time, well, this happened twice total, but there's one significant time that's actually a story, maybe, is we were going out, a big group of people, of us going to breakfast, right?
Mhm.
And so we go, and then right off the bat, it's not good. There's they ran out of cups to bring us water. So the first thing you can do wrong, they did wrong, of we don't have water. What? And then the food took forever. No one was there. They finally brought everyone's food except two people's foods. One of them was mine. And then they brought my food. Not only was it undercooked, like to where don't eat it, you'll die. There was also a hair, and there was also something missing from the meal. That's all actually what happened, and maybe some other things. And that time, I go up to them. I go, "Where's your manager?" And I'm tired, and it's because it's the morning. I go, "Where's the manager?" And I'm in sweats.
Yeah.
And hi, what's going on? I go, this has happened. And he goes, "Wow, I'm so sorry." I go, "That's fine." I go, "I'm not paying." And he goes, "Oh, okay." And then I go, "Thank you." And that's it.
That was gonna be the next thing.
Yeah.
Asking for the manager.
Yeah. That's the only time. Do you see how many things happened?
Yeah.
I didn't just have a bad haircut at a different store, and then I came and I said, "I'm going to need to see your manager."
Yeah.
No. Someone spit in my eggs, and their hair was in it, and it was soupy, and they forgot the gravy and it was late and you don't have any water. Where is everybody? I'm gonna need the president.
Why are all these plates keep dropping?
Right.
So, I guess the question is, are we becoming those adults? Are we becoming those people that have to speak to the manager,
I don't
that have
think
to
so.
talk, they have confidence? We went from afraid to talk to the waiter
Yeah.
to ask orders, and now we're like, I want to speak to the manager because I ain't paying for this shit.
But so you could be right
work
in the
hard for
way
this
of
money.
it went from I can't even talk to the waiter to now for a good reason I'm asking to talk to the
Yeah.
manager. Who's to say next month I don't need a good reason?
Yeah.
And I just go, listen, I just kind of want to talk.
Listen, I'm just alone. My kids stopped calling me.
Right. I'm gonna need to bitch at somebody.
Yeah. You're next.
It could happen. I hope not. I hope it's just because I'm rational and they're not, and that's grounds for talking to the manager. Hey, who's in charge around here? There's no toys on Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Santa.
Well, I don't know. I guess I was always, other than like a billing issue, I never thought it was made sense for the manager, because to me it just felt kind of borderline tattletelling, because like, what is the manager gonna do? Like he's gonna get that guy in trouble, but it's not gonna make my meal taste
well,
better.
you know that
You
the
just know that you
manager-
ruined someone's day.
Yeah, you got someone maybe fired.
Yeah.
You know though that it's agreed upon that the manager is the only one that can do the high end task of giving you your money back.
Yeah.
He's the one who can say, you know what? Here's a couple drink coupons.
Yeah. Gives you a little bit of, here, I'm gonna push a couple extra holes in your drink tab thing,
It's on us.
so that way you can get the free one.
Right. It's agreed upon. That's why I want something free. I need the manager.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes, and that's what kind of bothers me too. Is there's some people I feel like that's what they're trying to do. They're
Yeah,
just trying to
every
get something
time.
free from the manager. They just want to complain, so that way
Mhm.
they can get a bonus thing or
Yeah.
whatever. But, and then, so when you get in that situation, you're going. No, I guess not that situation. You're walking in the restaurant. First thing that happens is there's either a sign that says "Please wait to be seated,"
Mm-hmm.
or "Please seat yourself."
Could those two signs look any more similar?
Yes.
To-
They look the exact same. And sometimes when I see the "please seat yourself," it sounds almost like insulting. Like, yeah, go seat yourself. What do you
Seat
think?
yourself.
Yeah. It doesn't sound as like a, oh, pick any seat you want in the house. It's more like, hey, go seat yourself. But then there's the "please wait to be seated." And I'm like,
That's a
oh.
little rude.
Yeah,
Little
I'm a little
You
rude.
can't tell me where to go.
Especially when there's no one there to greet you or say, hey, welcome. So you're just standing there awkwardly.
You do that move where you're just like, who's in the back?
Yeah. And why is it that when you're just standing there like a bunch of goobies, so you're just standing there waiting for the "please wait to be seated," and for some reason everyone in the restaurant that's a customer has to turn over and look at you like, why aren't these people sitting down?
Yeah, same
they
guy as last time. What else is new?
Are they a terrorist? Are they gonna attack us? Should I be scared, honey? I know what the news tells us. They're just they give you that judgmental look. It's like, listen, soon I'm gonna be part of you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be sitting
I'm
down.
gonna be part of the unit. Just give me some time.
just
I'm
there's-
following the
there's-
signs.
There's a little buffer right now, and I just wish Greg would come over here and say, "Hey, welcome." My question is, there's two types of restaurants. It's all not about the types of food. It
Yeah.
all goes down to this. Does the waiter say how many people? 5, and pull out 5 menus,
Yeah.
or does he take you to a seat and there's already a bunch of menus there? That's the
no,
two.
he pulls them out.
Yeah. A lot of times they pull them out, but sometimes they go and the menu's already there. They're extra sticky, just the way I like them.
because they've been there
Yeah.
since they opened.
Somebody apparently, what you have to do is, you got to put the nice, what's that plastic stuff that you put on the paper? Laminate. You got to put laminate on it, and then you just lay them all out, and everyone has a huge pancake breakfast.
Everyone had juice and syrup.
Yeah. If you don't have juice and syrup on your menus, no one will think they're authentic. Oh, the food must suck because no one's dipping it on their menus.
Do you ever feel like when you'll go to, it'll always be like a Big Boy or a Denny's, and you'll open up the menu and the menus are so old and faded that there's not even any color on the menu. Be like, when are you gonna update this? How do you not have it in the budget to get new menus?
So you do that. Okay, so then they bring it, they count, it's okay, how many menus and all that type of stuff. So then they ask, do you want to sit up by the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want seats
Mhm.
or a booth?
Booth every time.
Always do booth.
Booth. I don't know who these people who are requesting wobbly seats with the you gotta put the sugar packets and deck of cards underneath. I've had people request it. Yeah, can we get a high top? Who's that for? I'm gonna fall off. You're gonna spend the rest of the night emergency room because Richie got a high top. I don't like
You
it.
get the booth, you slide in, but you don't want to slide in first in case you gotta go to the bathroom.
Right.
You gotta have that awkward shimmy. You gotta
Talk
get out.
about being safe. You could talk about anything. There's walls like you're in a cubicle. You guys
Yeah.
can talk about whatever you want.
Like, all right, so the launch codes are
Right. Politics, whatever. You're in a booth. You're safe.
your family.
Dim lighting. Wow. No one can see you even if they were close.
No one could see if you're what's going on.
Right.
It's perfect. It's like Olive Garden, but everywhere. When you're there, your family.
When you're there, your family. To flip things from Olive Garden to, I went to Little Caesars the other day. This is a real story, and I forgot to tell you. So I go to Little Caesars, standard variety pickup. What do you get? You get a hot and ready. Could there be less talking in a transaction possible? You walk in, hot and ready. He goes, you know it's $5.35 or whatever it is.
5:30.
$5.30. You get no change back because it's a hot and ready, and you know how much it costs. No receipt. There's two words that are said. You say hot and ready, and you say no, and then you leave.
Yeah.
I walk in, and boom, boom. You walk in, and then this kid, 17, he walks slowly from the back to the front. The most reluctant walk I've ever seen. I get up to the front before he does, and he goes, and he doesn't say anything. And I go, could I get a hot and ready? And he goes, mm-hmm. And then
So far, so good.
So far, so good. And then he walks back the same pace, slowly back to get the pizza. He grabs it and he sets it on the table 3 inches, drops it from 3 inches. I'm not kidding. He looked at me and went, he
There's
dropped
your
it
fucking
from
pizza.
3 inches. That's eternity in pizza world. Anyway, and I'm looking at it, and then I'm like, what is it? And he goes, this is a good start. Because already with the face and the wobbling, this kid says, I'm going to murder you.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then he goes, is that it? Is that it? Idiot, is basically what he said. I go, yep. And he goes, 5:30. I give him my card, and here, hold my phone. This is my card. You're me. I handed him. He swiped it from me. He went like that. I'm not kidding.
No.
Swipes it, and then he puts it in the thing, and then he walks away while the oldest card reader ever is processing this high level transaction, and then he walks back up, and he throws my card from 6 inches onto the table. He said, "Here, catch, fat ass," to me. And I'm like, what is happening? And so I did the card, no receipt. I take the pizza, and I look at him. This is the first time we're making eye contact, and I held it for 2 Mississippis, and I said, "Have a good day." And then I turn around and I take 3 steps away from him, and he says, "You too." After 3 steps, which is the same thing as never come back.
Jeez.
I just wanted a hot and ready.
How do you just drop the card?
He did
The swiping is, don't get me wrong, the swiping is very aggressive. That's a lot. Like,
yeah.
Like what
he
the hell?
literally
But dropping it's like there's your fucking money.
That's what that says. Wow. He and then I wasn't even upset. During the situation I was holding my own and just more so amazed, and then I got happy because I had a pizza and it was sunny out, and then I got sad. I was like, there's no way he didn't just find out like someone died or some. No one's that irrationally angry, or he got broken up with. He remembered he worked at Little Caesars. I don't know what happened.
His mom said all you're gonna do is work at Little Caesars for the rest of your life.
Like, it was a crazy level of hostility.
Oh man.
Take me back to Olive Garden where things are safe.
Tried the new pizza poppers. Jalapeno pizza poppers. You walk in, and the first thing I do when they sit down, we know what restaurants we're going to.
Yeah.
We go to the same restaurants we've been going to ever since we were kids. You know what you want.
Right.
I know what you want. I
Right.
know what you don't want.
Right.
I sit down. okay, they seat you down. Here you go. The first thing I always like say is, we're actually ready to order right now.
Yep.
And they go, okay, yeah, no problem. They're usually shocked, but they go, oh, okay, no problem,
They know what's coming. They've
And they,
seen it
okay,
enough.
or they say, okay, well, you're gonna have your waiter here, okay. And my wife will get so mad. She's like, why do you do that? You're rushing them. You're rushing them. And I'm like, because I'm ready to order. We don't need to do this dance.
You know you're gonna get the beer cheese soup, and then you're gonna get the garbage burger. You know what you're gonna get. Stop pretending like you're thinking about it.
You're gonna get the chicken finger pita with no tomatoes, no lettuce, just cheese and meat, like you're like a 4-year-old.
Right.
It's what you want. I'm gonna get something that's gonna give me a stomach ache and regret later on.
Right.
Why are we
Stop
creating this
pretending
dance?
like you're gonna think about it?
And that's what it's funny because they kind of it's almost like this little dance where they play off like, ooh, maybe this person's gonna take a couple extra minutes and try something different on the menu. So, oh, you guys are gonna get the pizza poppers. Oh, that's great. No, you know what we're gonna get. We
Right.
come here all the time.
Right.
We know what we want. We're gonna order it, and then if we eat and we're done, then we can talk.
Right.
Because right now I don't decide to eat until I'm starving, meaning that I am so hungry that I should have had food hours ago,
Yeah.
but I kept pushing it off for other activities.
Yeah.
So by that time, I'm ready to order. I'm ready to go. Let's
Right.
do this. Let's
Pizza
get it done.
poppers.
It's going to take time for them to cook it. I still got to wait.
Right.
So I might as well just get the order done now, cut the hassle.
Yep.
I go, okay, I want this to drink and I want this. Done. Life can be this easy if you ask.
if you just know, plan ahead. One time, I don't know why this made me think of it. Probably because we were talking about diner food. Is I went to a diner, and and I go and I get carry out, and you get carry out so that you don't have to tip or anything, and so you could take it home to eat. And so I'm just getting the food. I'm paying for the food. I don't have to tip. Whatever. I order the carry out. I'm like, all right, time to go. And then I was like, I'm kind of hungry. So I sat in a booth anyway, opened up the bag they just tied for me and ate it. And then I just spent the rest of the time just apologizing. I'm like, sorry, didn't plan this. No, sorry, didn't plan this. I'm sorry. I'm really hungry. Didn't plan.
I'm still not going to tip.
No, still not. I already paid. There's not going to be any cash when I leave.
There's nothing.
You don't have to bring me a water. I brought my own. Just let me just be upset.
Yeah. It's either this or I eat out in your parking lot.
Where I was going to eat in the car, whatever.
It's going to happen. So I guess when it comes to paying, there's always that nonverbal sign that you're kind of ready for the check.
Yeah.
Or even, I guess before we get to the check, there's nonverbal signs that you're ready to order.
Yeah.
So, if someone still has their menu open and you're all ready to order, you better close that menu and you better push those menus away so that way the waiter knows, oh, they're ready to order.
Boom, menu closed.
So then they come up, oh, you guys ready to order? Otherwise, if you're there and you still have it open, even if you're not even looking at it, they're gonna go, oh, you guys are still looking? We'll give you a couple more minutes. And it's like, no, I'm ready to order right now.
Back.
So then this is what I gotta do. Because I want to make sure I get my food correct. So I go, oh, even though I know how to say the cheeseburger,
Right.
I go, oh, open up the menu, point at the word that says cheeseburger. I'll take the cheeseburger. And they say, okay, you want the cheeseburger. No problem. And I'm like, I'm doing that because I'm like, yeah, what I'm about to say does exist in your restaurant.
I'm always scared.
And this is the one because I'm like, oh, no, we don't have that. I want to be like, it's right there.
Now, here's my thing. Mine isn't that I'm scared it doesn't exist. Mine is I'm scared there's two of them. And I'm pointing to the right one. This is the one I want, the one with the picture.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want there to be a cheeseburger on page 3 that I don't know about, and you just make a guess at which one I want.
Yes.
I want the cheeseburger, page 2, pamphlet I, aisle 6, the one with the fries in the
that
picture.
too. And what's funny with me, and I think I get this from my mom, but I always talk to them like it's like we're in on something.
Tell them a secret.
Like we both know what's really up. We know what's really going on. Let me give you an example as I set up the premise. So let's say they ask me what I want to drink.
Yeah.
I say it in this tone. I go, I'm just gonna have a water. And I just kind of look at them, I squint my eyes, and I kind of bob my head as in I'm just gonna have a water, you know? You know what I'm talking about. You know that these pop prices are way off the charts. We know that it's just feeding big money
We're
corporations.
in a recession.
We're in a recession. I'm just gonna have a water. Or
all that said with that.
all that said non-verbally. Or I'm just gonna have.
Yeah.
Meaning, I could have had all these other options. I'm just limiting
You're
them.
basically saying, I'm a simple guy.
I'm a simple
I'm
guy.
just gonna get 5-tailed lobster.
Yes. I'm just gonna have the spaghetti. The Chef Boyardee. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know why, but for some reason I always do that tone and I catch myself and then
Yeah.
I laugh later on because and then they look at me like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
This guy's simple. I like him.
Just,
he knows what he wants.
Just the fries
He's not
with the
complicated.
side of cheese.
Right,
Not
right,
with the cheese on it.
right.
He wants the side of cheese. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna have the fries, but can I also get like the side?
And
of
if
cheese?
you ever, if there's
and
ever,
I do like my voice goes down like just the side of
until you're not saying anything, and if there's ever a clause, if there's ever an edit, so you're because I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get a cheeseburger. And if there's ever an edit, because you've already said with the tone and everything,
Yeah.
you said it. I'm a simple guy. I know what I want. I'm not gonna cause you any trouble.
We're in on this.
But
I'm one of you guys.
But if there's ever on top of that, but could I just get ranch on the side?
yeah,
Then always it's like I'm sorry, but I also want the ranch.
let's get a ranch. Just a side of ranch, dude. Like it's a question.
Yeah, I
She
always
said, "What do you want?" She didn't say, "Ask me a question."
Right. And I always wait and I always look because I don't know how fast they write or what their mental capacity is. I always wait till they're done. I see their pen stop moving, so I don't go. Can I get a cheeseburger with ranch on the side? I go. Can I get cheeseburger? Let them marinate in that, and then I go. Can I also get ranch on the side? Let them pause. I want to make sure you got it because I really want that ranch.
Yeah. So then there's the signs that you're ready. Hey, we're eating, but we want to get the check.
Yeah.
Sometimes I love, and I'm not being sarcastic. I love when the waiter just hands me the check and they say, "Oh no, you can pay at any time
Whenever you're ready.
whenever you're ready." I love that, and then I don't gotta deal with it. It's just
I have it.
It's beautiful.
Because when you want to leave, just like when you want to eat, you want to leave now. If I'm here any longer,
I don't wanna be in-
conversation has ended. Now
Yeah.
we're sitting here with this person you've known for a decade and you can't think of anything to say. The restaurant experience is over and we don't have the bill yet.
I don't want to be in prison.
No, because you are.
I don't want to be held in captivity.
Limbo.
Because I'm like, if I get up, they're gonna assume that I'm dining and dashing. When really all I'm doing is I'm just going to the front counter saying, "Hey, I want to pay for my
We gotta
meal
go."
so I can leave." So I love that, but sometimes they're just gone, or you don't know. Like, do I go up and pay?
Right.
Do I pay there? Do I? That's why with Chili's and all that, they have those great machines where you just swipe your
Boom.
card and it's all done. Love that.
There's like that moment of when there's the restaurants where you go up and pay and they don't tell you that. It's like when because you'll be waiting there for like an hour and a half of just, oh, I could have been gone this whole time. It's like that moment when someone's taking a video but you think it's a picture and you're just kind of sitting there smiling, waiting for it to be over. You're like, I could have just not been a part of this the whole time. I could have just gone up and paid.
I mean, if you're at a restaurant and you get dessert, that means that you weren't. You should be disappointed in your
How are you
meal because
not-
you weren't fed enough.
That's what I mean.
They always overfill you, and if they don't do that, they give you bread and butter
How have
and
you not
all these things to
full?
fill you up.
It's 1,000 calories minimum.
Exactly. They go, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get a dessert." Maybe if you're on a date or something and you're trying to be like really cool,
You
but
both
it's
ordered
like,
a salad. I get it.
yeah,
No, I got the chicken fritters with the side. I had more chicken. I got like 2 orders of fries because I was like, well, this is probably the last time I'll ever eat.
and then it's like, "Oh, let's get a giant cake."
Whose birthday is it? Why are we getting to? I don't understand. Even there's so many. Every other day is a holiday or someone's birthday. Why on the off days are you still ordering dessert? Whose birthday is it? Seriously, stop. Just go one day without having cake. You gotta have a dessert every day,
Little treat,
right? Because the week
finishing my
after,
plate.
the week after the birthday, you still have cake left over because you're not eating a whole cake the same day. So
I got a question. What do you think is like the natural cutoff age of when you stop telling the restaurant that it's your birthday and people come out and celebrate and give you a cake? Is it 6? Is it like
if you're
like-
the one saying it, it's never. You never say it. If you ever tell,
yeah?
if you're irresponsible for you wearing the hat and then being around you singing with sparklers, you gotta go.
You're a sociopath.
Yeah, you're a sociopath. I feel like that's a loaded question because it's
No,
either
I'm talking-
0 or it never stops because everyone loves to see you get sang to by strangers.
Yeah. Now, if people they start noticing your birthday and they say, "Hey, since it's your birthday, here's like a gift card." Okay, but it's like if they come out, hey, it's your birthday, and they dance, and everybody start clapping. It's always got the same.
Hey
song.
everybody, it's this guy's birthday. They announce it. Wow, I gotta kill myself. Oh my god. Talk about the worst kind of attention.
I lived an
ever.
extra year for this.
I would have died the day after my last birthday if I would have known. I had 364 days leading up to this hell.
So
I lived an extra year for this. The most depressing thing
no, I just imagine some guy. He's like, I could end it today. My marriage is falling apart. My finances are going. I'm getting bankruptcy, but I just need to go to Chili's on my birthday.
ever. And then he just hears the door from the back kitchen open up. Happy birthday.
And he's just like, why did I wait this long? Why did I wait for Chili's?
I thought they didn't do this. I called them and asked. They said no and winked over the phone.
I heard the wink.
Oh.
I figured out the bread to meal ratio.
I say if you do more than 2 loaves of bread, you're losing a dare. I feel like 2 loaves says I haven't eaten in a while. I need to fill up a little bit. If you go 3, you're trying to impress somebody.
I try so hard to resist. I'll usually get a little bit of bread. I try to do whatever because I know I'm like, because if I get my plate,
Mm-hmm.
I ordered my food and I get it, and I don't finish it because I'm too full, I'm mad. I
Blame
feel like
yourself.
I wasted money.
Right.
I hate it. So if I don't eat bread and I'm starving and then I eat it all and I got a clean plate, then I feel successful. I got my money's worth.
Now, do you ever regret getting to that point? You ate it. You're fine, satiated. Do you ever regret not having that roll now that you've done it?
No, because then by that time I'm full. I'm not thinking about food for another couple hours.
Now, does this change depending on the restaurant? Better rolls, worse rolls. I don't like when restaurants don't specialize in rolls and they still bring out rolls like
what about like the bread sticks? Those are good. The ones that are covered in butter.
the hard ones or the soft ones?
No, like the nice, like the Olive Garden
Yeah.
bread. The breadsticks. Yeah, no, not the super super hard ones.
What I mean is like when restaurants would be like, "You guys want us to bring out a basket of rolls," and you get all excited because it's the best thing in the world, and then they're just like garden variety Meyer rolls, and you're just like, "You didn't even try."
They're still in the Meyer bag.
This is supposed to be the best part, and this is bread.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be heaven. It's supposed to be garlic and butter, and
It's supposed to be amazing.
you offer me one type of butter, and it's butter. It's not even cinnamon twist, sugar pats.
Favorite part, and it's free. So
Best things in life are free.
best things plates are free. That's why pop isn't free. You say, okay, I want a meal. Oh, it's $12.99 for this meal. Okay. Oh, hey, can I also get a Coke with that? Oh yeah, no problem. You get your bill $37. You're like, what the hell?
And what do you do in ordering pop? You either drink alcohol like an adult or you get a water because you're sensible. Can I get a pop? What are you, 17? What are you doing? I got a taste for root beer tonight.
You don't get
Love
this.
root
You don't
beer.
get this acne for nothing.
See, what is? Yeah, can I get a diet Sprite? Why don't you want to be happy?
Well, my other thing too now is not only do I feel like the pop is always overpriced, but then I start, okay, let's say I get a nice Coke because I'm thirsty. And
Yeah.
I want to have the.
How
I want to
good
have
is that good
You can't-
fizz.
Yeah,
Mm.
you can't get that from water.
No.
Don't deny me. Yeah,
Water's
you can't get it.
boring.
So you get that right. Well, then you're filled up on so many empty calories.
Yeah,
that
you're
by the time you get
full.
to the meal, you're done. Whereas with this water, my stomach is now expanding. I can eat more things and
With
keep
this
on
water,
going.
I too can evolve.
I can keep going.
No, there definitely is I get excited because I never get pop, so I get excited when I go someplace and if you get burger and fries, for example, it comes with a pop. You don't have a choice in it. I get excited because then I
Yeah.
didn't choose this, and I still get a nice
It's
pop.
a little
fizz.
treat.
It's nice.
I don't want to get an alcohol drink because if you get anything with alcohol, it's like, okay, that's triple what the cost
How do I
is.
know? I don't know what your option. There's never been a more.
You're just taking a big glass, you're pouring it into a little glass. Why are you charging it 3 times the amount?
Come on, stop that. There's never been more of a.
Why do I have to pregame before I go to a Bennigan's? Then there's so I guess I gotta tell you this true story. So on my phone, there's an option that I have on there where you can look for like if it's around lunchtime, you just hit the lunch tab and it'll pop up on maps all the places that serve lunch near you, which is really great when I travel and I'm hungry. I'll just do that and I'll say, okay, this are all the places to eat. In each place, they'll have, and a lot of it's, you can filter through what type of food you like and stuff like that. One thing that was interesting was there was the fast foods, okay? And they would say, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Wendy's, whatever. I'm like, okay, going through. And they have reviews, like how many stars. It's a Taco Bell.
Who's reviewing a Taco Bell?
It's the same food. It's just cooked. It's the same thing as any other place. I have yet to dig. I need to dig deep into these reviews though. But like people are spending time and they're reviewing Taco Bells. They're reviewing fast food restaurants. This isn't like a mom and pop shop that's like no one knows about it.
How's the steak?
This place is really great. I understand, you want to give a review for those type of businesses, but for
who are you helping?
The giant chains, everyone either loves it or hates it. It's been done. There's no 3 stars. Right. No, that doesn't exist.
It's all the same. It's not going to change no matter how hard they try.
Yeah.
Whose mind has been changed by a bad Taco Bell review? Who reads a Taco Bell review that's 1 star and they go, wait, what? That's uncommon.
I mean, sure, I pay $1 for food.
What do I expect? I don't have to tip. I can sit wherever I want. Unlimited pop. This is obscene.
This guy got sick after he ate here? That's impossible. I thought all quality food was for 99 cents.
Came in a bag on a tray like you're in prison.
I don't know if I'm in the lunchroom or at Alcatraz.
Oh, you want to get food and not pay? We've got a game that goes for pennies that you can just win food for free because this is a Taco Bell and we don't care. It's the only Taco Bell location I like coming to. Always clean. Come on, the tables are always clean. Most other locations visited before, the blah, blah, blah. Do not come here on a Sunday Eve. Thought I caught them on a bad night. Last time I went, it took 15 minutes to get a few tacos. That was 1-star review. Here's another one. This time around, half the food I ordered was cold, and 3 of 4 hard tacos were crumbled. In addition, I occasionally find hair in my food. Let's see. I want more. I'm so addicted.
Like, think about it. You go to a Taco Bell, a place that has no expectations. You go to fast food restaurants. If you don't like it, you just stop going to all of them.
It's a Taco Bell.
You don't find out, okay, well, I'm going to go to the good one. There is no good one.
It's a Taco
It's all the
Bell.
same. It's the same. And you go there, and then they say, you know what? My experience was bad, so I'm going to make sure, or my experience was good. I'm going to make sure that I write a review so that way people know, so people can be aware when they, when they're driving and they have to go to a truck stop and they got to get to that feed. Oh, wait a minute. This guy said that it wasn't as clean.
Because everyone who goes to a Taco Bell has time to spare.
Yeah.
Like, goes 3 a.m. It's the only thing open. So here we go.
It's that, or I just eat whatever is in my fridge at home.
Right. I've always thought this is the only thing that I immediately go to, and I don't know if it'll come up naturally, so why not just bring it up now, is when the manager asks you how the food is at the restaurant, makes me so upset. Like, it makes me so mad because, first of all, there's no rapport with the manager. He's just some dude who's dressed a little more casual or a little more nice than everybody else.
Mhm.
He's just not wearing a smock with flair on
If
it.
he didn't have the name tag that said manager, you would probably think that he's just some random stranger that's like, oh, what did you eat? Is
That's
that
my
good?"
thing is I go, there's no proof that he works here. That's
Yeah.
nothing. I go, I can buy a sign, a badge and put it on manager of the year.
Funny enough, on last Sunday, that happened to us where there's like this old guy came up and he's like, how's everything? Is everything good? And for a split second, I just thought he was just, like an old dude who just likes to talk to people.
Just friendly.
He's just alone. He's friendly. Then I found out like he was either the manager or the owner or something. Because then he went back into like the kitchen. I was like, what? But he didn't.
Someone's gonna have to get that guy out of
He was
there.
wearing slacks and a button up.
Right.
No name tag. No branding at all.
I
He's
never
just
see a
like,
name
he's like,
tag.
hey, how do you guys? He was, is everything good? Yeah. And then he offered to take my plate, and I was like, wait, what? I'm like, oh, you must work here.
If I never know, if I have the split second, because I always do, of who's the stranger talking to me, and then I'll be like, who are you? And then they'll turn their head slightly, and you see that little headset in their ear that they always put their finger to and be like, yeah, fries, table 4. But like, there's no, it was, what are you doing? Every time they come up, you're literally like you're in prison with your elbows out wide, stuffing your face full of food. How's everything? Okay, thanks, the dentist. Is this
Yeah.
hurt?
Yeah, I don't understand why no one, not even just the food business, just in general, people don't understand that when I'm trying to eat, when I'm eating the food, I am putting the food in my mouth at a very fast rate.
Yes.
And someone has the gall to say, "Hey, how's the food?"
No.
The food's terrible. That's why I'm shoving it in my mouth
at
as
me.
fast as possible.
We got Finding Nemo 3 in 20 minutes. You think you better bring me that check?
Yeah.
I'm in a rush.
Exactly. And I just like, how's the food? And then you guys said, then you got your mouth full of food. So I just do thumbs up. I just do the thumbs up for everything, Yeah, just give them the finger, whatever I got to do. But it's just like I'm trying to eat.
You see me eat the chicken? I'm trying the chicken.
Now, let's say, I got the plate. I just push it over. My hands are, I'm crossed my arms. And I'm
Right.
just staring at it angrily. Then you can say, hey, how's the food?
What's with all the nonverbal cues? What's going on?
If I'm sitting there eating it, how's the food? It's shit. Can I keep eating it? Like, what?
Right.
When is that? It's bad. I don't like it. I'm going to keep eating it.
Right. Would it be better though if the manager did a slow walk by and be like, "Oh, by the looks of things, looks like you guys are liking the food." Did 2 finger guns and then kept walking? Would that be better, or would that make you more upset?
I think that'd make me more upset. He should just pass by.
What
'cause
do you
he
mean
already
you're just
knows-
assuming the food's good? How arrogant.
Yeah.
How can the manager let us know that he's there without pissing us off?
This is what he's got to do. When you get the check, you've already eaten, you're already done. You're writing the check. You're full.
Endorphins are popping off.
The manager says, "Hey," takes your bill and goes, "It's on me."
That's the only
That's
way
the only
you
thing you
can't
can do. Because even if he comes at you when you sign the bill, you're ready to leave. You don't want them seeing how little you're tipping.
Right.
So you want to leave.
Right.
So they got to come up and say, "Hey, you know what?"
I think that's the only way.
Do you have your member plus card? And you'd be like, "Oh no, I never got one." And he's like, "It's okay. You're a member to me." And he takes.
I got a Macy's coupon, 20% off. This probably applies. The less people I see from walking in to walking out, the better. That's why Chili's has it right. They eliminated the need for a waiter or waitress. Have you been there? They have a little iPad made by
Oh yeah.
Panasonic, and you could just swipe it, be like, "Bring me 2 more drinks. Bring me some spaghetti." I don't know if they have the whole menu on there. I think you can do it all. And then you could just pay. And you swipe, 2020, we're going to have all robots.
I do like it though.
In
Yeah, when you
butler
do it and
uniforms.
it automatically calculates like, oh, this is the 20% tip. Great.
Right.
It's already did the math. Or you can go less or go more, whatever
Right.
you want to do.
Swipe it down.
Yeah. The only thing is I get really weird about it because I'm like, how many snot-nosed kids? Like, am I gonna get the flu after I'm done
Oh,
leaving
yeah.
this restaurant?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, yeah, okay. Well, at least I know.
Let me tell you something. I was at a I go to the bathroom. I'm a man.
Yeah.
I go to the urinal, and when I'm there, 100% of them today didn't wash their hands. Of men, stop shaking men's hands. They're disgusting, and they should feel bad about themselves.
They shake their dick, and that's it.
Right? I hear. You know what I hear? I hear this. This is a quote. This is what I hear. So they finish up, and then they flush, and then they walk. I hear them walk to
Do
the
they
sink.
flush with their hands or do they use their foot?
Probably. What kind of psychopath flushes with their hands? I haven't flushed with a hand. If my foot can't reach it, guess I'm not flushing today.
Yeah.
Right. And so I hear them walk away from the urinal towards the sink, and this is what I hear. Quote. Shh. And then they walk out the door. They got more germs because they got their hand kind of wet. No soap, no towel.
Oh,
They
jeez.
a moist, kind of wet hand grabbing a bathroom door, being like, confidence. This is going to be good.
So now, let's say you're at home. You're
Right.
not opening up any doors.
Right.
you're just going pee. So
Yeah.
there's no wiping. You use your foot to flush the toilet.
Yep.
You still washing your hands?
No.
No, exactly.
Right.
Okay.
Now, if I don't open a door, if I don't flush with my hand,
Yeah.
then I'm what's
Yeah. It is kind of weird. For me, the door kind of almost reminds me to wash my hands. I know the faucets and the soap should, but I'm always
It's
like,
the door.
I'm like, a lot of people don't wash their hands and they touch this handle. So then I wash my hands, get the towel, grab the door with the towel, throw away
I was
the
just gonna say
towel.
that. Yep.
And it sucks when the garbage can is really far away. So then I just kind of drop it on the ground and walk away.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
You know what's gonna happen. Listen, this is my etiquette, and it'll ruin a week for me if it gets broken. Is I will go to the restroom, and I will, before I wash my hands, I will unroll the paper towel first, right? And I will start to wash my hands. The paper towel is unrolled, and I'm washing my hands. I do the soap, and in that time, what happens every 10th time is someone will finish. They will come up, do the man washing the hands, where they go the and then they're done washing their hands. They'll finish before me because they're not doing a good job washing their hands, saying the whole alphabet. They will take my paper towel that I pre-unrolled, and now I gotta start over. A, B, C, D, because I gotta re-roll it down again. I'm not getting hepatitis from the Sears
you should have
bathroom.
flashed. You should have flicked some water in his eye. Like, stop it.
I'll give them a dirty look, but they never look back, because
No.
it's the bathroom. You're not turning around. Oh, let's see what I'm missing. You ever get that quick thing? You think you're alone in the bathroom, and then you hear someone in the stall whistling you didn't think was there? I've never become an athlete so quick.
It's like we got to run up the stairs real quick.
Right, I gotta get out of
here.
here. Right. Because it's when you don't think, you think you're alone, and you might have hummed a little bit since you've been in there. Like, you've got Firework by Katy Perry stuck in your head, and you're humming that, and you're peeing, and then you're like, man, being alone in the bathroom sure is nice, tranquil. You've never known your internal strength of your colon and all those other muscles until someone else walked in. You're like, I don't know this person, but they might recognize my shoes later on.
Yeah.
And they'll go, that's the guy with the issues.
That's the guy that needs to eat a banana. Like, damn. For the stalls,
Yeah.
though, there really is a map. There
That
was
is
an app where you can pick what is the ideal spot for each urinal, and they'll have like a person in
Oh
each
my
spot. It's
gosh.
pretty funny, and you want to be at least one urinal away from everybody, minimum.
I think
right?
so.
Right. So I remember one time I walked. It was a filled. I don't remember where it was. This concert. We were somewhere. It was a bunch of people, and they're all using the urinal at once. And this one guy walks up, and there's one urinal left, and it's right in the middle. So the other side, the left side and the right side are two guys. He literally looks at it, raises his hand up, and turns away like, there's no spot.
There's no spot there.
I'm not going in between.
Basically, man vision just can't see the middle urinal and be like, I don't know what this is. So what's the issue? Because it's easy to standardize it with the
Yeah.
measurement when there's stalls. What's the deal when you go to like a game and there's just like that pig trough that you pee in?
Oh, yeah.
How many feet are you like when you're like walking past the other men peeing? You're like counting the length of your foot. Be like, well, I want to be 2 feet length away from the next guy. And you're just behind him with like a ruler and his shoe. Be like, sorry, man, I'll be right back.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember those troughs. They're not all like.
It's just a.
It's
just
not a. There's never one that's like a circle, right? Where
Why
you're
would
seeing
that
people-
exist? We're not in
Okay.
Greece.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Because you're just peeing, and you just look ahead and you just, oh God.
Hey, Mac.
What you doing?
He's shaking a martini shaker. What'll it be?
I got that reference.
Thanks. Why
Uh,
else would I say, hey, Mac? Two people in my life this has happened. They knew me. They knew it was me in the urinal, and they were in the stall, and they were having a conversation with me while just letting it happen. It happened twice in my life, and I'll never forget it. Be like, who's got that kind of who?
I pretend that you don't exist.
Yeah,
And then
I know your shoes.
And then after my hands are fully washed, then I turn and go, "Oh, hey, what's
Right.
going on?" At best, or we both leave at two different times, and then I come out later on. I go, "Oh, hey, this is my first time seeing you. I definitely didn't see you 10 minutes ago."
And I certainly don't wait for them holding the door open while they finish their. You ever get there where they're like, nah, I'm just waiting for you. Let's go walk in together now. That's happened to me. Here's what I do. I'll wait for them and I'm washing my hands, and then they start walking towards the mirror, and I go, hey, what's going on? And I go, anyway, catch you on the flip. And I get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
That's every single time.
Jeez. Yeah, no, you gotta.
What is this? There's no privacy. You know what? These kids.
I think the only person that's ever gotten away with that with me was like my dad, and that's because he made me. Other than that,
Right.
no, you don't exist.
And neither
It's
do
over.
I.
When my first job was I worked at a hockey rink, and I was a lobby attendant, which is a really, really fancy way of saying janitor, specifically a janitor for the bathrooms. Because, you would clean up the popcorn and the mess, that you would do through the hockey rink, but it was always the big job was cleaning up the bathrooms. It's just so much toilet paper and just clogged toilets. And I didn't unclog them. Someone else did, but hey, I was getting paid minimum wage. I'm
Right.
not unclogging someone's toilet. So I was 17. I thought I knew everything.
Right.
So, it is what it is. It's like iCarly. I don't know. Not iCarly. What was that show? You know what show I'm talking about.
I will as soon as you say it.
Britney Spears' sister.
Zoe 101, of course.
Zoe 101. Yep. When they turned the urinal into a fountain.
I know. I'm not going to pretend like I
It
haven't
was
seen
the first episode.
Oh, okay.
It was the first episode because it was originally an all boys school. So then when the girls came, they were freaking out
Got
because all the bathrooms were men's.
Change is bad.
Yes. So they turned the urinal into a fountain. So they decorated it and made it beautiful. And they would hit it and the water would come down.
Just like real life.
Just like real life. And then she got pregnant at a really young age.
It's a shame that ended the show. I really wanted to see if her and Chase were ever going to get together. We'll never know now.
I thought they did something
They
about
might
that
have.
when they got older or something. I thought they did.
They did it. I think they did a joke thing. I can't
Yeah.
remember. I feel like we got some good stuff today. I feel like some of it was on accident good and some of it was on purpose good.
Yeah,
The
no,
stuff today.
I think we
so.
do. I think we do.
Yeah.